Guys, I am one day out of surgery and I feel like absolute trash, so I figured what would make me feel better than unboxing one of my holy grail masks, so that is exactly what we are going to do. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I am one day out of surgery. I had surgery on my arm yesterday. We got some plates and some screws in this thing, a lot of stitches, and boy oh boy, this morning when that nerve block wore off, I was feeling it.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I don't really take medicine, like not even Tylenol or ibuprofen, so I definitely wasn't going to be taking what the doctors prescribed me. And I have just been in pain all day, and I'm like over it. So I figured I'd come in here, I'd sit down, I'd film an unboxing, I would get back to work like nothing ever happened. And wouldn't you know it, I'm already starting to feel a little bit better. But if you guys have been out of the loop and you missed the video that I put out before this one, you're probably going to want to go watch that because it's me coming out of the surgery. I'm literally coming out of the sleep, the anesthesia, and it is hilarious. It's the closest thing you guys will ever see to me drunk or on drugs. And I've got to admit, I laughed super hard when I put that little edit together that my dad filmed. So definitely go check that out. It is a good one.
What have I talked about so far?
The pretty nurses. You want to know about your surgery?
Was there pretty nurses?
Yeah, there's pretty nurses.
Were they in here?
Yeah.
You think I got a shot?
Well, probably not. They're probably married.
That's a scam.
Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into today's box. This is almost going to seem like deja vu to a video that we did probably 2 weeks ago, because we've got another package here from Mr. John Mess Alfred from the worst state on planet Earth. Sorry, John Mess. I hate New Jersey. And we've got the same exact mask that we unboxed in that unboxing. However, I think this one is a lot nicer. I really liked the last one. I wasn't so sure how I was going to feel about it based on the photos that I saw on the eBay listing, but I got it in person, and I had to admit that the pictures definitely did not do that one justice, but the pictures of this one looked absolutely fantastic, so I think that we are going to have something even nicer than the last one. And for those of you that don't know, let me get rid of this box right now. What we've got, oh, I'm not going to show you yet because it looks like Ja threw in some extras. No way. Dude, this is sick. Oh my god, we've got a full-on sticker pack from the Limp Bizkit album Significant Other, which is obviously the best album. And there's one giant bumper sticker that says, "Please be patient, I'm listening to the 1997 classic album $3 Bill Y'all by Limp Bizkit, which was released July 1st, 1997 on Flip Interscope Records. But the most popular single, Faith, wasn't released until October 31st, 1998. Dude, super sick vintage pack of Limp Bizkit stickers. I love that. That's awesome. Anyways, as I was saying before those stickers, thanks, Ja, what we've got here is going to be yet another vintage West German clown. And you can see it in the bag there. And this one just had a little bit more character, in my opinion. Now, obviously, that's subjective. Some people might like the cleaner, untouched look. I personally like when these masks have a little bit of wear and tear because it kind of shows that they've lived a life, that they have been around since the 70s and 80s, which is when they are dated. Yes, I'm struggling, but what we have here is another vintage West German clown. Look at that bad boy. I actually really like the shape on this one too. In the photos that Josh sent, it was stuffed very well. And man, what a beautiful, beautiful copy. Perfect hair. We got those beautiful, natural 70s, 80s vintage clown Cheetos going on. And the paint on this one is gorgeous. Like I said, it is showing signs of some wear and tear there, but you can see just how vibrant and subtle and pastel everything is, which sounds weird because how can something be vibrant and pastel? I don't know, but look at a vintage West G and you'll understand exactly what I'm saying. I really, really like the mouth area on this copy. The blue on the cheek around the white. We got really, really nice soft red, especially on the cheeks, the nose, the lips. And then the eye makeup is just fantastic. Now, what is so special about the vintage clown, aside from the fact that it was the mask that started Slipknot wearing masks? I mean, really, when you break it down, this is the reason that Slipknot has masks. Sean wore one of these masks to a practice and just wouldn't take it off. And then every other member in the band started wearing masks. And that's kind of where we got Slipknot, which I think is pretty cool. But I also think that this is just a perfect mask. The sculpt makes no sense. Nobody looks like this. It is a very caricaturized clown, and it definitely has that vintage West G feel. A lot of those old West G sculpts were kind of cartoon-esque like this, but there really is just something special about the clown sculpt. It's got perfect paint. I don't know who came up with those colors and who came up with that exact colorway, but you've got to admit, it's just a perfect classic clown. There's something special about it. Also, these vintage copies in particular just have an energy, which I know sounds weird and corny and cringy, but they just have something. They have their own smell. They have their own feel. When you take them out of the box and you hold them in your hand, you know that you have a vintage West G clown, and I've never gotten the feeling from any other mask that I get from a vintage West G. So, very happy to add another one to my collection. Now I'm up to 4. I think I can officially chill out on the vintage West G clowns. I just knew for the price that Ja was throwing these things up for, and the copies that they were, that I would absolutely regret not grabbing them. And honestly, they're an investment. The market on these things fluctuates. You'll never ever find them below $1,000. I paid about $1,500 for each one, but when the market is up, these things go for anywhere between $2,000, $2,500, and sometimes even $2,800. So if I ever really needed the money back, I could throw a couple of these guys up for sale, but I don't plan to. I really, really would like to keep these. I have had many vintages in the past, probably 6 to 8 copies, and I was down to just 2 copies about a month ago, and I was getting the fever, and I've always regretted selling the copies that I sold, so I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to stay with me for a while, but it's also nice to have the option to say, you know what, I've got 4, I can let 2 of these things go, right? So yeah, dude, shout out to Ja. Always a great transaction with that dude. I have done business with Ja for the better part of 10 years, and I've never ever had anything less than a superb experience doing transactions with him. So shout out to Ja. Great dude in the hobby, a veteran of the hobby, and obviously a very serious collector because he was sitting on a gold mine there for a while and probably still is. Who knows what else that dude has. All right, so I think we are just about ready to end this video. Now, of course, we are going to end this video the same way that we end all of the unboxings and reviews on this channel, and that is with some nice up-close shots of this piece to let you guys see all of the beautiful West German detail there, and this is a nice copy, so there's definitely going to be some beautiful detail to behold. I still don't think that we have the room to get this thing set into a collection. I am working on the collection room, the music room itself, the main mask room, so hopefully in the future I'll have a place for everything to go and look nice and neat again, but for right now, we're just going to end it with the close-up shots. We're not going to worry about sticking it in the collection and showing it off there, and I'm hurt, so I'm kind of really limited with what I can do with one hand with the camera. So yeah, dude, let's go ahead and shut this one down. Thank you guys very, very much for watching, especially while I'm hurt. These views help more than you know. Of course, this is my job, and I appreciate you guys being there for me when I'm not at my best, and for just watching the videos in general. We've had a lot of love lately, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Now, with all of that being said, on with the hero shots. Until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to vintage goodness, and we will see you guys in the next one.